Tonight on KC News, we will cover the latest on legal issues, recall procedures, and weather. Large marijuana bust in Marshfield, recall procedure in depth, story of Scott Walker, and of course, the weekly weather forecast. There is good news for deer hunters because snow has begun to fall and is predicted for this coming week. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Callie Wiesman.
And I'm Kirsten Peterson. We begin tonight on KC News with breaking news.
On November 22nd at 9:30 a.m. in Marshfield, Wisconsin, there was the largest ever marijuana bust.
There were 2 people involved, sources say, and they had sold marijuana to undercover officers before. The officers then received new information saying that they were transporting a large load to central Wisconsin. And now to the latest information on government recalls.
Thanks, Kirsten. Tonight's focus will be on the recall process. The recall procedure allows citizens to remove and replace a public official who they believe is no longer fit to serve before the end of his or her term. Do not mistake recall for impeachment. Recall differs from impeachment in that it is a political device, while impeachment is a legal process.
The most commonly recalled branch is the legislative branch, but those who recall them are everyday citizens. The process to recall people in office begins by filling an application to circulate a petition. Then, the petition must gather a specific number of signatures in a specific amount of time. Election officials must verify the signatures on the petition. If enough valid signatures are finalized, a recall election is held. When the election is held, the first question on the ballot is whether or not the official should be recalled. The majority of votes need to be for the other candidate for the recall to take effect. Now some statistics.
In most of the 19 recall states, specific grounds are not required and a recall of a state official is by an election. In at least 29 states, some sources would say 36, recall elections may be held in local jurisdictions. We will finish off with a story close to home.
As most of you know, just last year our own governor faced a recall attempt. This was attempted because some voters did not agree with his effort to reduce the influence of public employee unions. There have been only 3 governor recalls ever in the United States so far. Governor Walker has been the only governor to ever survive a recall.
Wisconsin's Governor Scott Walker survived a bitterly fought recall election on a Tuesday after Republican voters mobilized in huge numbers, propelling him to a victory that boosted Mitt Romney's run for the White House. It was a devastating defeat for Democrats and union activists who had waged an 18-month campaign to oust Walker over his restrictions on collective bargaining and cutbacks of pension and health benefits of public sector workers.
Although we here at KC News do not believe there are any pressing problems with the recall process, some might. Those problems could possibly be concerning how easy it is to begin the process. Should it be required to provide a factually stable reason for recall? Or should the process remain the same? Send in your opinions to kcnews2013@gmail.com or www.kcnews.com/youropinion/recall.
Thanks for joining us on KC News. Tune in tomorrow night for more current events.
Always the real thing.